Hi there.
Hey there. Well, look who it is. How's it going?
It's fine.
Hmm. I hear a little distress in your voice. What's on your mind? I am all ears.
Yeah, I'm thinking to about to buy home for my family, and I'm not sure if this is really the right decision.
Oh, I can imagine. Buying a home? Huh? That's a big decision. I get why you'd feel a mix of emotions, excitement, but also some doubts creeping in. What's got you feeling unsure about it? I am happy to lend an ear if you want to talk it through.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works with the mortgage, if I would get one, how the whole process is, that I do everything right, because I have no idea and I never did that before in my life.
I hear you. That's a lot of uncertainty around a big life change. Buying your first home can definitely feel overwhelming. But don't worry, you got this. The mortgage process may seem daunting, but there are lots of resources out there to walk you through it step by step. Why don't you tell me a bit more about what you're wondering about? I'd be happy to share what I know or point you towards helpful info. No need to go it alone.
Yeah, so I wonder how expensive the house can be that I'm able to buy.
I see. You're figuring out your home buying budget is a key first step. A good rule of thumb is that your monthly mortgage payment, including taxes and insurance, should be no more than 28% of your gross monthly income. That helps ensure it's affordable. Have you looked into getting pre approved for a loan yet? Uh, Let me know if you need any other tips on calculating what you can comfortably afford. I am happy to share what I know.
No, I don't have any idea what pre-approval is. So, how would I do that?
No worries at all. Getting pre approved is just one piece of the puzzle. Let me break it down a bit more. Great. The pre approval process involves meeting with the lender who will look at your income, credit, and other financial info to determine the maximum mortgage amount you qualify for. Okay, no problem. You're getting pre approved is actually a really smart first step. It's when you apply with a lender to get approved for a mortgage loan up to a certain amount. That way, you know your budget before you even start house hunting. This gives you a solid price range to work with when house hunting. The process usually involves things like providing income docs, running your credit, and the lender assessing what you can afford. This is super helpful first step, but there are plenty of other factors to consider too, like closing costs, down payments, and ongoing expenses. I'd be happy to give you a quick rundown of how to get pre approved if you'd like. Why don't you tell me a bit more about your financial situation? I am happy to walk through the basics and point you in the right direction. I just say the word.
Great, yeah. So, my salary is like $3,000 a month that I get on my bank account, and yeah, normally I pay like 2,000 euros for my living. So I can save like every month at the moment 1,000 euros. And I also saved 100,000 euros in my bank account. So yeah, what can I do with that?
Okay, awesome. That gives me a good sense of your financial situation. um, with a $3,000 monthly income and $2,000 in living expenses, you're able to save $1,000 per month. That's fantastic. And on top of that, you have $100,000 saved up. That puts you in a really strong position to buy a home. Let's dive into this. Based on the general 28% rule we discussed earlier, with your $3,000 monthly income, you'd likely qualify for a mortgage of around $250,000 to $300,000. And with your $100,000 savings, you'd be able to put down a substantial down payment, which would help you get an even better interest rate. I definitely recommend connecting with a mortgage lender to get pre approved. That will give you a firm budget to work with when house hunting, and don't forget to factor in other costs like closing fees, moving expenses, and any renovations. But with your solid financial foundation, I think you're in a great spot to find the perfect first home for you and your family. What do you think? Does this sound like a good starting point?
Yeah, yeah, that sounds really cool, and I'm really excited about it. And yeah, so you said like $300,000 would be possible. So what kind of house could I buy
Great.
for that?
Ah, I see the $300,000 figure gave you pause. Good question. With a $300,000 budget, you'd likely be able to find a nice starter home, maybe a 2-3 bedroom, 1-2 bathroom place, depending on your local market. The key is to work with a realtor who knows the area and can help you find the best value within your price range. They'll be able to give you a better sense of what homes are going for in neighborhoods that fit your needs. Don't get too hung up on the exact number. The pre approval process will give you a more precise range to work with. The most important thing is finding a home that fits your family's requirements and budget. Why don't you tell me a bit more about what you're looking for in a house? I am happy to brainstorm some options that might work well for you.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking for a house for my family, like my two children and my wife, a lovely place. It doesn't need to be too big, but for
Great.
sure, every child needs to have his own bedroom, and we want to have a garden and a dog.
Ah, I see. That's a wonderful vision for your family's new home. Having that space for each child to have their own room, plus a nice garden area, sounds like the perfect setup. A dock? Interesting. I hadn't considered that. With your $300,000 budget, I think you'll be able to find a really nice 3-4 bedroom house with a good sized yard in a family friendly neighborhood. May I ask, is having a dock an important must have for you and your family? That could certainly impact the type of property you'd be looking for. The key will be working closely with an experienced realtor who knows the local market and can help you find the right fit. They'll be able to show you homes that check all your boxes: enough bedrooms, outdoor space, and within your price range. It may take a bit of searching, but I am confident you'll be able to find that lovely, comfortable home for your wife and kids. Just let me know if you need any other tips as you start browsing listings and touring potential properties. I am happy to provide any insights that could help streamline the process.
Okay, great. So I already feel much better. I'm really relieved. And yeah, I'm happy that you helped me and you gave me a first impression.
I am It's a big step, but it sounds like you're in a really strong financial position to make it happen. Just take it one step at a time, lean on the expertise of a good realtor, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have any other questions come up. I am happy I could give you a positive first impression and help you feel a bit more relieved. Wishing you all the best in finding the perfect home for your family.
Thanks. Bye bye.
You're welcome. Take care. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help as you start this exciting home buying journey.